It is about that time, my people. It is about that time. But anyways, what is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is the black man from the UK. The UK. That's a lot of UK, bro. The UK, Chotler, bro, undoubtedly the darkest man around. And I will be talking about One Piece Burning Blood. And I will be saying my first impression, my first thoughts on the combat system for this game. Whether it's cheeks, whether I like it, whether I dislike it, yada yada yada. I'll be saying the whole lot in this video. But anyways, get your fried chicken, get your Kool-Aid, and sit them cheeks down. Because you definitely know, this UK Trotter Brother will be going ham on this video. So without further ado, let me just go with it. So I gotta start by saying that the people that bought the Japanese version, and hated One Piece Burning Blood, the gameplay, the combat, the way the game works, and got frustrated, got angry, got disappointed with the game, I do not blame you. I absolutely, fully understand you guys from your standpoint. Because the thing about One Piece Burning Blood, the game is fun. The game is very, very fun. But when you go into this game, it depends on what you're expecting from this game. It depends on what you want for this game. You got people that are going into this game expecting a fighter. Like, when I mean a fighter, I mean a hardcore fighter. Like, I've had people in my comment section below come to me, Blick, saying, Blick, I hope this game will be on the same level as Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. I was like, if you're going into the game like that, bruh, you're gonna be disappointed. Like, you better not lay down 60 bucks, lay down 45 pounds, depending on where you're from, because you're gonna regret spending that amount of money expecting One Piece Burning Blood to be a hardcore fighter. The thing about this game is, if you do not understand it, it's gonna be hard to try and mix up your moves and do different things. Like, even in the English version, when I was playing this for the first time, it was somewhat kind of hard for me to mix up the moves and everything because of the controls. And due to the fact that I play FIFA and the bottom triggers are mainly used to sprinting, I carried on holding down the trigger, so I carried on constantly spamming people to tag in. So I kind of had to train myself to stop pressing the triggers because this ain't FIFA and I ain't sprinting down the touchline with that Cristiano Ronaldo. But anyway, this I'm coming off topic. But you kind of get my gist. Since the controls are laid out kind of weird and awkward compared to other fighters, compared to other anime games, it's gonna be kind of annoying and frustrating, especially if you're playing Storm. Because if you're pressing circle to like mash, if you're trying to mash circle, you're gonna be disappointed because you're just mashing block for the most part. So when it comes to One Piece Burning Blood, if you're a One Piece fan, if you're expecting a fun One Piece game, something that is true to the anime, based on what I've seen and played in the demo, it is close to that, because every character is different. Every character is unique in their own entire way. There are some gripes that I have with the game, like, for example, the draw system. I hate drawing in fighting games. I hate drawing in general, bro. Drawing is bad, bro. You either win or you either lose. Like, this ain't no football where drawing is actually a thing. This is a fighting game. This is a fighting game where, me, in my personal opinion, there has to be a winner. The only time if you're gonna implement a drawing system into a fighting game is to the fact that it is 90% unlikely to happen. Like, for example, Budokai 3. Budokai 3 is the prime example of a game that pretty much you can draw, but it's highly unlikely that you can draw. And when I mean Budokai 3 is highly unlikely you can draw, because you had a system that where you pretty much, the only way you're drawing is if you and your opponent are roughly around the same amount of health. And then you get caught in a beam struggle. And when I mean beam struggle, I mean you literally get caught in a beam struggle, but it's not the type of beam struggle that you're locked on and then one person's wriggling the analog stick and whoever wriggles the analog stick faster wins. It's not that sort of beam struggle. It's a beam struggle in a sense that both of you do it, but it's not locked on. It's not locked on fully. And since it's not locked on fully, you both feel the force and the impact of that key clash. And when I mean the impact, I mean it blows both of you back. Both of you will receive the damage, and both of you will be KO'd. And it'll come up on the screen saying, double KO! So you pretty much draw the fight. And if they do a system like that, okay, they can't really do a system like that because it's not really a clash system. But if it was in that sort of percentage of it being unlikely to draw, I'll be very happy and all for it. Personally, since they can't do that, no drawing system like that, because having a drawing system like that is BS. Say if I got 3 characters left, or 2 or more characters, or I'm clearly winning, or I'm winning, and the timer runs out, the person that has the most health, that has the most characters, deserves to win the fight. Not because I wasn't able to finish the person off, then pretty much I take the L and I take the draw, even though I was clearly dominant on that guy's chicks. But anyway, guys, as a whole, One Piece Burning Blood is a very, very fun game. If you're a fan of One Piece Burning Blood, I highly advise you to pick up that game when the game drops out, when the game comes out. May the 31st, if you're from the US, North America, yada, 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 Canada, yeah, slap that in. If you're from that area, or for the rest of the world, June the 3rd, or if you're from Japan, the game's already out. So, as a whole, my overall thoughts on this game is that the game is going to be very fun. There's a lot of stuff that they can improve on, like damage scaling, which is really, really awful, but I'm not going to get into that. I'll get into that more when I have the full game, because I haven't really felt the full extent of what I truly feel about the damage scaling. I know it's awful, I know it's bad, I know it's garbage, but it hasn't really pissed me off what to say. I know it's a problem, but I'm gonna leave it like that. But as a whole, this game is fun. It succeeds in the aspect that I wanted it to be. A fun One Piece fighter with unique characters and unique abilities. Based on what I've seen so far, based on what I've played so far, it is achieving in terms of that aspect. But as a whole, guys, if you played One Piece Burning Blood demo, tell me what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, because I want to know what you guys think about this One Piece Burning Blood demo. Or if you have the full game, tell me what you guys think about the full game. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, because this has been your UK chocolate brother, Dr. Blick, the darkest man around. And it's time for me to put down that fried chicken and the Kool-Aid and wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rating, and enjoy this video. And yeah, I'll catch you next one, guys. Bye.
Work.